Okay, so this is the commentary walkthrough for my TF2 map. I'm going to go through the key areas of my map and explain how it suits each class. So yeah, let's get started. So first things first, we've got the red spawn over here and the blue spawn over there. With the spawns on each side, I've placed these props here to break line of sight on these two exit doors to stop players from camping and spawn killing. This goes the same for this pathway over here. I've placed these props just to break line of sight, so yeah. And then in the two buildings on each side, if you go in, we've got the bottom floor, and then the main door, and then an underground bit, and then an upstairs as well. Upstairs has a massive window and a platform. Goes the same for that building as well. And then in the underground, goes underground into, basically goes under the bridge. I placed these props here just to break line of sight from people seeing each other from these two underground bits. So yeah, and this brings them into this trench bit, which has these props which the players can take cover from, and then they bring these stairs that bring them up here into the bridge. And yeah, and then we've got the main control point, which is on the bridge, with a bunch of cover for the players to take cover from, and then a roof on top of the bridge for some classes they'll be able to get up onto this roof and shoot down from. So yeah, and then we've got the mini tower on each side. This basically gives the players another angle to shoot the players on the control point, as you can see. But this mini tower is more dangerous because obviously it's in the middle, so players can easily just sneak up on you and kill the players. So yeah, and then starting off with the scout class. The scout class, two main pathways. They can, since they are the fastest class in the game, they can quickly go underground and then easily flank the enemies by going to the enemies underground and going up the stairs and killing the sniper that could be up here sniping from this window. So yeah, and then the platforms that are placed here, this is mainly for the scout. The scout can double jump, so the players can double jump on top of the roof and go over to this hole on the top of the roof, which then they can shoot down on players that are on the control point. So yeah, and then moving on to the soldier. So the soldier, two main pathways again. Basically, all the classes, they can go anywhere on the map since the map's quite open, but obviously there is still enough cover for them to take cover from. So yeah. So what they can do, same as the scout, they can get on top of the roof by rocket jumping. So they can either do it from the ledge, the platform here, or anywhere here. They can just rocket jump on top of the roof and do the same thing as the scout. So yeah. Since the soldier has a rocket launcher, it's obviously medium to long range. There's a lot of open spaces, so which they can shoot their rocket launcher. But if they want to use it effectively, they can use it in more compact spaces such as the underground, the buildings, or even the bridge. So yeah, or the mini tower. So yeah, moving on to the pyro. So the pyro is more for close combat because the main weapon is a flamethrower, so don't have to utilize the space, the compact spaces, such as the underground, the buildings, and the mini tower. Since the middle part has a lot of open spaces, it would be less reliable for the pyro to go into these open spaces. So that's why there's the undergrounds, for them to take and potentially flank the enemies, or in the buildings as well. So yeah, moving on to the demo man. So the demo man can, same as the soldier and scout, they can get on top of the roof by doing a bomb jump from here, or even the platform again, to get on top of the roof. Yeah. Now there is no cover on top of the roof, so if the players are on top of the roof, they've got a good angle on the players on the control point, but they can easily get shot from any direction, from players on this side or that side, or even this side. So yeah. So moving on to the heavy. So the heavy, and also with the again with the demo man, the main weapon is a grenade launcher, so same as the soldier, compact spaces, and yeah. Moving on to the heavy. So the heavy is the main pathway for the heavy would be to push the control point. So, and with this combined with the medic, they can easily just push the control point. Since there is a lot of cover as well, it'd be kind of difficult to kill the heavy. So yeah, which then pushes the enemies back. So yeah, if not, they can just go around or even flank to this mini tower and shoot the enemies from behind. So yeah. Moving on to the engineer. So the engineer, if I can get an example over here, so they can place the turrets and teleporters. Since there is cover in the middle, they can place it behind the cover or even in this mini tower up here, which then the turrets can shoot the people on the control point. So yeah, and then with the teleporters, they can place it anywhere, but the safest option is inside the building. Basically, just saves players time to get to the control point, as they can spawn further forwards. So yeah. And then moving on to the medic. So the medic can realistically go anywhere, since it heals your teammates. Obviously best combined with the heavy, so it would be mainly the control point on the bridge. So yeah. And then obviously there's a bunch of cover as well, which the medic can take cover from, for example. And then moving on to the sniper. So the sniper, there is 3 main spots for the sniper. One up here, which is a massive window, which gives them a view of the control point, that side over there and that side over there, and the people in the mini tower. They can see the people in the control point, but there's obviously cover there, so that's been placed there so it's not, the sniper's not overpowered. They can just shoot anyone on the control point. So yeah. And another one could be in these wood logs. They can just jump up on top of here, and that gives them just another angle for them to shoot at. But obviously it's more dangerous because they're on the floor, ground floor. So yeah. And then the third one is this mini tower. This gives them another angle for them to shoot at players on the control point. But obviously this is way more dangerous because it's near the middle and they can easily just get flanked from behind and get killed. So yeah, they have to be careful, but it just gives them a good line of sight with the risk of getting killed easier. So yeah. Moving on to the spy. So the spy can obviously disguise as the enemies and go invisible. So the underground bit would have to be where the spy would be better for. So they can go underground, go invisible, sneak their way into the enemies underground, go up the stairs or even the underground bit, the ground floor, and then kill people, backstab the people there. So if the sniper is up here, the spy can easily just backstab and kill the sniper easily. Or if they disguise as enemies, they can just obviously disguise as enemies and flank by going up these stairs or going through the sides here. So yeah, and then that is all for the classes. Moving on to the health packs and the ammo packs. So these are where the health packs and ammo packs are placed. Obviously with the different types of ammo packs and health packs. So I've placed these where they are, so it just it sort of forces the players to push back a bit to get the big health packs and big ammo packs. So obviously it's not too overpowered for them to get it all back if it's in the middle. So yeah, and then I think that is it for everything. So yeah, that is my video commentary of my TF2 map. So yeah, thank you for listening.